and you can see we're up to 16,000.
5 minutes, 16 seconds left on the clock.
5 minutes and 16 seconds left on the clock. Things are winding down or up, depending on how you look at it. How do you feel? Going twice!
Going 3 times.
3 times for 19.5.
That guy, he probably did switch to
Yeah.
Yeah!
We have it!
Hey Robert, we just bought a tent. So where are we going? Yep, we're gonna go camping. Yeah, this is Robert. Holy moly, guys. Welcome to MoneyBru Tips and Tricks React. This is insane. Like, okay, we're gonna talk about Black Mountain manufacturing. And this gentleman, Jon Friedl, has really caught the attention of a lot of people on LinkedIn and on like social webs and stuff. I thought he was just a general interesting person. He used to sit in the office and make insane calls that I was like, well, who's he talking to? This is beyond me. But he's really professional and extremely good at what he did. And so he called us out to do a website for him back in January. This is the website you're seeing on my screen right now. And what's phenomenal about what he does is he has such a persona, he loves video, and he's expanding into that. And I want you to watch this video just with knowing strategy on bringing people in the door, being authentic, being who he is, not caring about too much about what other people are saying around him, but still very respectable and down to the meat and bones of the manufacturing industry is what is needed if you're going to grow something like this. And you can see his portfolio is diverse, and we're going to react to a few of his videos, and then we will have him on the show at some point. He's a busy gentleman, but first you need to know this. He's passionate about everything he does, and we're talking about cars and things like that in this session of our videos. But look at this reaction, and also don't forget to comment and like, share, and subscribe on this type of content if you're loving it and enjoying it. Let's take this to a next level. Let's just hear what he's got to say.
To that 4-cylinder roar!
You didn't stop at the stop sign!
It's okay. We're an 80s model Toyota. We don't have to stop at stop signs.
So we're gonna take my new car for a ride. It's a 1987 Toyota Tercel, 4-wheel drive, and this thing is from the 80s and it is badass.
Gosh,
Stick shift, it's got 4-wheel drive, it's only running on 3 cylinders. Oh, it just died.
Autofocus.
Now, this car has only 163,000 miles on.
So what I want you to notice there is, he's bringing his wife in on it, having fun. And I was eating breakfast while they were driving this car and filming at Over the Blue, and they showed up, and I was like, what the heck, what happened to your car? And I felt bad for him. I was like, oh geez, this car is a piece of junk. But I had the wrong mindset, right? So your mindset, never perceive someone in the wrong way, even in sales. Don't predict what someone's gonna do, it's gonna crush you. Rather let them tell you what's going on, right? Be like the doctor, like what is happening in the situation. Don't assume what people are thinking. It's gonna get you in trouble, 100%. So they show up at the restaurant with this super cool car, and
Now you're probably wondering why a car like this would bring as much joy as it does to me.
I love this car.
Well, here's the deal. These are the cars that I grew up driving. It's barely running, it wobbles. Everywhere you go, getting there is an adventure. This is like taking a trip back in time for me to when I was 17 years old, driving around in my first real car.
Take it right here.
And that's why I love this car.
Takes me back in time as well. But I never had fun driving all the cars that I didn't know how to take care of. So it's great. It's great. I just love it when we have another extra vehicle in front of our house that doesn't move or go anywhere for a long time. It's fun.
I'm gonna drive the crap out of this car. I'm gonna take my Tesla,
what she
park
said
it in the
there,
driveway or the garage, and I'll probably just drive this car everywhere.
It's a catchy title, right? He's gonna replace his Tesla for this car just because he grew up driving it. His wife is like super stoked about you know, just this adventure, and she's like, this car is gonna end up on our driveway and just hang out there. But you know, we gotta live a little, gotta push the bounds of the everyday, ordinary, boring stuff. And that's what I take away from Jon and his story. Now watch this about his manufacturing space. If you know anything about manufacturing, you know it's expensive, it's hard, it's long, it's a journey, you're building networks, and he does this so well. He's not our first manufacturing client, but you gotta know that we've invested such simplicity into his aerospace brand.
This is a Mighty Viper
this is them moving
gantry mill, and it is
product
huge.
out of their space.
And up until a few days ago, it was one of the largest milling machines in Colorado. We bought it because we were going to post-machine large weldments for a few of our fabrication customers. But over time, our customer base has shifted, and we're finding ourselves quoting more and more aerospace work. So we decided to sell it. And after about 6 months, we found a buyer.
I am thrilled that this machine is leaving. I need this real estate.
So he gets this out of his shop, but here's the best part. They used like basically hoverboard stuff to move this machine with air out of this space. His warehouse is phenomenal.
Who is smart, who is kind, who is funny, who's really hot.
So he highlights his employees, right? He embraces his journey. Like, I want to be part of this company. Anyone wants to be part of this company just because of Jon's energy, and he's attracting the right people. He's doing the right things. Not many companies are using videos the way he is.
So the crane itself weighs 180,000 pounds, and then they're going to add 160,000 pounds of capital.
Here's the money shot. The vehicle's being lifted, or the piece of the machinery is being lifted.
I wonder how big this thing. That's taller than our crane, and it hasn't even, like, before it even.
Right now, we're done.
So there's the problem solving he was facing, right? He got dust in his space, it was reducing quality, and so he had to problem solve. He had to get in there and fix it. And a lot of times it's the team and it's the leader. So with Jon and his team, he knows how to motivate, and he knows the steps to go large, to make the big jumps he needs to make. And he spends time on phone calls, either connecting, finding out what people are doing, connecting on LinkedIn, because that's a strategy. He does the hard work because he knows the result. He said to me once that relationships are the way to go when you're trying to build a sales organization. A lot of times you're looking for that transaction. It's like, no, that's not the way to think. Do research, connect, find out, grow, expand. And then later on, these reciprocal relationships play into account for you and your company. So if you love manufacturing, go check out his videos. I have everything in the description. Thank you so much to our sponsors for this video. Also like, share, and subscribe. I mentioned that previously. Maybe I'll send you $1 if you do that. Go check out our taste testing videos where we try beef jerky, South African food, and we talk all kinds of multicultural and business psychology from America. So as they say in Afrikaans, tot ziens, sawubona, hambegatle, cheers. See you on the next episode of MoneyBru Tips, Tricks, Shows. Don't miss it, yo. Bye, guys.